In this section, we are going to talk about some of the dangers associated to high-frequency trading. And to understand them, we have to know what two fundamental concepts are. The first one is called liquidity, and is understood as the ability to trade a large amount of stocks at a price that's similar to the market price. You can understand this as how big is the market. Can I go there and buy 20 stocks without distracting the market, or am I going to be demanding too much for what they can provide? Liquidity in modern markets is provided by market makers, whom we already said are high-frequency traders mostly. This is generally not a problem because automated traders are more efficient. They are able to reflect the real price of an asset much faster than any human could do. The problem is that they have a lower risk-bearing capacity, and what this means is that when the market is more unstable, they are probably going to take their offers away and stop providing liquidity altogether, which is going to worsen the quality and stability of the market. The second fundamental idea that we have to understand is volatility. We talked previously about the stability or instability of the market, but what do we precisely mean by that? Stability is measured by volatility, and volatility is the typical deviation that a price of a stock will go through in a certain time. It's easy to understand why volatility is closely related to liquidity, because if you have a market where people are buying and selling things, and now suddenly someone comes with a great shock, which is a big order to buy or sell, if you have someone that's willing to buy or sell 10,000 stock at a reasonable price, you are not going to affect that much the equilibrium of the market and thus the price than if you enter a market where people are buying and selling 20, 40 or 100 stocks. Now we're going to talk about the risk of contagion. One of the main characteristics of high-frequency traders is that they are able to pick all the information that's going on in the market and feed it back very quickly. This is generally not a problem, except when you have a big number of high-frequency traders in the market. For example, if there's some random fluctuation in the market that it may or may not be noise, the fact that a trader thinks that there's going to be a downward tendency, for example, means that it's going to be more likely to produce a downward tendency. So if instead of having one high-frequency trader, you have 100 of them, or half of the market, they are all collectively going to see the same signals and react in similar ways, producing tendencies or crashes due to normal fluctuations in the market.